I know. We know. Bran knows.
That is what was called the Gilly Bomb.
The Gilly Bomb?
Okay.
Okay, I have two things I have to go back. I want to, rewatch that whole scene, Gilly, and write things down to get the specific words. But he is a Targaryen by law.
Now, how do you know?
Well, he was born in marriage, and he's not a bastard. So, he's Targaryen. Oh, dear. Oh, God.
All right. Well, shall we discuss this episode? And then when we get done with the discussion, we can look back. Maybe you can read that
Imagine
scroll.
someone hearing that. Imagine someone, like, hearing that and not knowing, John's, baby. Like the one YouTuber that we watched. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we watched a YouTuber.
No, we're not going to.
Oh.
We won't go there.
Okay.
It was an entertaining reaction.
It was entertaining by the lack of reaction.
But
if you just heard those and you didn't know anything about the whole Jon Snow reveal, you just heard those.
right.
You just be like, hey, excuse me?
You would have thought, maybe Sam would have figured it out.
Sam's supposed to be the smart one.
I know.
He's supposed to be a Ravenclaw. Ravenclaws are always in a, thirst for knowledge. And all that stuff. I mean, he's obviously a Ravenclaw.
Alright, so are we going to go back to the beginning of this episode? Like I said, there's a lot of scenes going through in this episode.
Yeah.
There was many, many short scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie and Bronn survived.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of the way they survived?
They definitely.
When last we saw,
I'm still questioning the physics on how he landed in one spot that couldn't have been more than this deep to landing in a place where it's at least 20 feet deep and you can't see the bottom, to swimming across the river and onto the shore. I'm trying to get the logic in that. Because, with all the, armor weighing you down, Bronn was practically carrying him. I'm trying to find the logic and physics in this.
alright. But they survived.
They survived!
When you get the aftermath,
Yeah.
goes back over to Dany, Tyrion, and all the Lannister soldiers.
Uh-huh.
And Dany says, be with me, bend the knee, or die.
See,
All the army ended up bending the knee,
except for,
oh yeah, you get to,
yeah, can take Randall off,
yeah.
and we can take off, Dickon.
We didn't have
We
Dickon.
never had
Remember,
Dickon
I
on
mentioned that earlier today
That's
that we
right.
never actually got Dickon onto the
He probably
board.
would
And I
have
was
been in the
thinking
middle.
because we were going to watch this episode tonight, I was like, crap, we don't have Dickon on the board.
Yeah, he'd probably be in the middle.
In the middle.
Middle region.
So yeah, that was a bad way to go.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, yep, the rest of the Lannister forces bent the knee.
Yeah.
And then we fast forward to Jamie getting back to King's Landing,
Yeah.
talking to Cersei.
Yeah.
Let Cersei know what Lady Olenna said.
Hey.
Do you think Cersei believed him?
For a second, she didn't.
Think she did at the end?
Yeah.
So yeah, but she don't forgive him for what he did to Tywin,
Yeah.
even regardless.
Even though Tywin was pretty much sexist to her.
Okay, and then we had a scene with Jon and Drogon.
It reminded me so much from How to Train Your Dragon.
I have not seen that movie. Yeah, I know. Haven't seen it. But that was a little tense.
Yeah. I'm just like, if I was there, I'd probably be kind of terrified. But after I pet the dragon, I would be like, yes, I'm petting a dragon. I'd probably
What do
be
you think
okay.
Dany thought of that?
She's probably like,
She's like, wow, how did he...
Targaryen blood.
Do you think Dany was even thinking that?
No, I don't think, well, no one knows that much about dragons.
Right. Well, no, Targaryens probably know a lot about it because it's in their
Yeah,
history.
but Jon wouldn't.
Well, no, Jon wouldn't.
Dany probably.
Oh,
I love the animation. That was really good.
oh yeah, the detail.
And the eye.
And
the eye. It
was-
had like the what? I'm pretty sure cats have it, where they have like a second eyelid that closes this way. I think cats have them. I don't know. But it's like a second eyelid.
It
It's
did
really
look
cool.
pretty cool.
It did.
Yeah, there was a lot of detail went into those computer graphics. So then Jon was talking to Dany, and Jorah arrived.
Yeah.
So Jorah's back.
Jorah's back, and then he just left.
Yeah, he wasn't back for long, but
Yeah.
he's out with that crew at the end. It's quite the
The
crew.
rat. Yeah. We have
Who's all in
the
there?
King of the North, the Hound, a Wildling, a bastard of
Jorah.
a dead king, Jorah.
Yep. Baratheon bastard. Then you have Beric Dondarrion, Thor Samir. And then I think there was a couple other
Wildlings.
wildlings that were going on because they wanted to have a few extras.
Yeah.
But yeah, the main seven.
The ragtag group of.
The main seven is quite the group. So where are we at? Oh, the reason they went up there was the next scene. We kind of jumped the entire episode.
Yeah.
Bran saw the Night King when he was looking through and then they sent scrolls out to everywhere about it.
Yep. And old people.
The Meisters.
The Meisters
didn't believe him, even though Sam was right there saying,
Sam,
"I seen him.
I've killed him. I've seen him. I've killed him. I've been in the center of an army of them.
I know all about them. They're not lying."
Yeah. I know exactly what's going on.
But they wouldn't listen to him.
No, because they're too
You
proud.
see why I kind of wanted to leave?
Yeah. They're too proud to admit they're wrong. The bunch of them, Ravenclaws.
Varys and Tyrion talking. What scene was that?
There's not that many Hufflepuffs in the show.
No.
Yeah. There's a few Gryffindors I can tell, and then most of them are the Slytherins. Most of them are Slytherins. Ambitious, cunning. Yeah. A lot of them. Most of them are Slytherins.
Alright. We have
Few Ravenclaws.
Varys and Tyrion
Yeah.
talking about the Tarleys. Varys saying that Tyrion needs to control her somehow. Varys going all the way back to when he was, around when the Mad King was around, and he just passed it off as it's not me doing it. But then we get to the war room with all of them talking and how they're gonna get people to believe.
Yeah,
and their
actually,
plan.
Yeah.
Go catch one.
Gonna catch one. They're gotta catch them all. Okay. What? You reminded me.
What movie was that from?
Not a movie, TV show.
Oh, okay.
Pokemon. Gotta
Oh.
catch them all.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the theme song. I don't know why that reminded me of it, but oh well. Deal with my weirdness.
All right. On that
My
note,
strange breaking out into theme songs.
Sansa and Arya. What do you think of that scene? Because they almost weren't getting along.
No.
Kind of acting like season 1 Sansa Arya.
Yeah.
Not agreeing on things.
Almost like me and Cora. Except for normally when me and Cora fight, she and Neil are barging into my room while I'm trying to read and be by myself, and they barge into my room and I say get out and they don't leave me alone. Then I forcibly make them leave my room, then lock my door. And then they unlock my door from the outside. Not that hard. But they do. And then I have to force them out. It's a continuous
That's
cycle of annoyance.
But then there's other times you get along with them.
Very, very few.
Oh, there's
and
times.
short-lived times.
Alright, so Davos and Tyrion arrive at King's Landing.
Yep.
Then Tyrion goes
Gendry
down.
got back.
But that was next.
Yeah.
Tyrion and Jaime had to talk first. Bronn kind of escorted Jaime down to train
Yeah.
and walks him right into Tyrion.
Bronn is like the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
He takes
Bronn
no
has
side.
always been around Tyrion or Jaime
Yeah.
through this entire series. Since I think about episode
Episode
5.
5.
5, I think, is when we were introduced
4 or
to
5.
him. Because at the end of 4 is when Tyrion gets captured.
Right.
Was
Yeah,
Bronn
5.
in that room?
He
When
would have been
Tyrion
in
got
just
caught?
the background. We wouldn't have known him.
Then, like, episode 5 is when they're on their way to the Eyrie.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, yeah, you're right. He is the bridge between those two.
Until they make their own bridge.
Okay, now we get to Gendry.
Now we get to Gendry. Yeah, Gendry wasn't ruined. He was making swords.
Wouldn't you think if he was rowing all that time, then swinging a hammer, be not quite as skinny, though?
Yeah. I mean,
All that working out. Although he can wield that hammer. Why? Because Tyrion showed up at the wrong time.
yeah, he has a warhammer. Just like his father.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you think he adopted the Warhammer idea
Could have.
because Melisandre told him about his parentage?
Could have.
He's like, wow, really? I'm a Baratheon. And he knowing that Robert Baratheon
Wielded a warhammer.
Yeah. You think he
Kind of like Tyrion.
he had the little he had the little axe.
Axe.
Yeah.
Same difference.
It's not the same difference.
They look the same. War axe, warhammer, same difference. Good tools.
Okay, Jaime and Cersei next. Jaime saying that he met with Tyrion.
Mm-hmm. And Cersei saying she's pregnant. Which could very well be a miscarriage. Because, I mean, the oracle thing. The
Right.
oracle. I'm just going to call it an oracle. The oracle witch. Yeah. The site. You know who I mean.
Way back in season 5.
Yeah,
Season
said
5, episode 1, cold open.
She would have 3 children. And they would all die. Not 4 children, and and 3 of the children would die before the 4th child was made. 3 children.
So you don't think this pregnancy is going to be good for Cersei?
No. Pretty sure it'll be a miscarriage.
Or will Cersei die before it's born?
Can only hope.
Okay, we had Davos telling Gendry to not tell anybody he's Gendry.
And then
The
Gendry,
first thing he does when he meets Jon.
Baratheon's bastard.
But I like the correlation you had going on there. I mean, totally reminding you way back to
Yep.
episode 1.
Gone fat.
Yeah, what else about that scene? Yeah, talked about. John said I met your father once when he was up in Winterfell. Gendry's
You're
like, I
not
met
like-
your father. You're thinner. You're shorter.
Maybe he gets it from his father.
Maybe.
I don't know. We've never seen him.
Yeah, we haven't seen.
I mean, Daenerys is kind of short.
Yeah, maybe.
Could be a Targaryen trait to be shorter.
All right, so everybody leaves. No, not everybody, but
Yeah.
John, Davos,
They leave.
Gendry, Jorah. Is there anybody else on that boat?
No, I think that was it.
Yep, I think that was the crew. Okay, now we get Sam and Gilly talking. Gilly's just rambling on about a bunch of crap.
Yeah. Sam kind of loses
And Sam is getting mad at her because he's trying to do whatever he is, but he's frustrated with all the Meisters.
it. He kind of loses it.
Yeah, he loses it on Gilly.
But Jilly.
Gilly.
Fun fact: Jilly is James and Lily. You know, Harry Potter's
Okay.
dad. Gilly dropped. You called it the Gilly bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a full-fledged Targaryen, legally, technically.
Based on that book.
Based off the book. But that book, he recorded everything. That's what Gilly said.
Even his bowel movements.
Yeah.
And that really set off Sam.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
in all honesty, I'd probably be doing that too.
So anyway, Sam gets all mad and frustrated and takes off. Gathers up a bunch of books.
Yeah.
Packs them up.
Steals books.
And
Totally something I would do. Shh, don't tell the libraries.
And they leave. Because he's tired of reading about achievements of better men.
Yep. He wants to set the achievement
Yes.
and be a better man.
Okay. Then we go back up to Winterfell. With Arya spying on Littlefinger.
Yep.
Which do you think a Littlefinger was playing Arya?
I honestly don't know at this point. I hate not knowing things.
And you really want to
I want to know the
freeze
specific
frame, what was
details.
it? Freeze frame that scroll.
Yeah.
I remember
wanna
when I
read
watched it, I didn't have enough time to watch it either, but I was watching it live on TV.
Yeah.
And
I can rewatch this. But I want to, I want to go reread that because it was signed by Sansa.
saw that, eh?
Yeah. I saw the Sansa. I was trying to get as much information as possible, and I saw
All I have
the
to say is
Sansa.
because I know once we get done with this, you're going to go do it.
Yeah.
I will say that scroll has come up before in the show. It's been around once before.
Was it the letter that Sansa gave, sent to Littlefinger to get the help from the Knights of the Vale?
No.
No.
You'll recognize it once we freeze frame it though, and you read it. You'll recognize it, trust me.
Okay.
Okay, so after all that, we get to Eastwatch.
Eastwatch by the
Do you like how the season's moving very quickly?
the seasons?
Yeah, as far as it's not showing any travel time.
Yeah. These are your travel
It's
time.
bam, 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 bam. They're where they're going.
Mm-hmm. No such thing as travel time anymore.
Yeah, like I was saying, by this point, character development's done.
Yeah.
But the only thing we can do is something for Gendry as far as character development,
I mean,
because we haven't
we
seen him
have
since.
some character development
From way
season,
back, but-
yeah, from
Uh,
season 3 and 2.
I would say he's probably a little different now
Yeah.
than back then. Yeah, when was the last time? Yeah, well, that was season 3. So, and we got the crew going through the wall.
Yep.
Did that not seem like the end of season 1?
Mm-hmm.
when they were going beyond the wall.
Yeah. Except for there was less snow. I mean, there was
Yeah, it looked-
snow.
right.
It was less snowy.
Looked a lot rougher out there this time.
Uh-huh.
Smaller crew too.
Yeah.
Because
Definitely.
Yor was leading the large group of the Night's
Yeah,
Watch.
and now John is leading a smaller group
Yep.
of wildlings. And a ragtag group of people that need
And technically Tormund's the Tormund's like the whatchamacallit guy
the
of Eastwatch anyway.
yeah, the
Lord
Commander.
Commander. Because it's episode 1. He's like, see that, guys? I guess we're the Night's Watch now.
Yeah.
So good episode.
Yeah.
A lot happened. Like I said,
They're
there were
always good
so
episodes.
many.
Unless
different
they kill a
scenes in
favorite
this
character.
one.
Then that's a bad episode.
What's that?
It's always a good
Unless
episode.
they kill all
unless-
your favorite characters.
Yeah, then it's a bad episode. No matter how, yeah. I'm pretty sure at that point, if they killed all my favorite characters in the same episode, I don't think I'd have eyes anymore.
What?
I think I'd literally cry them out.
Okay, quick P.O. box update.
We don't have.
I still don't have my
quite
license.
yet.
I was checking the mail, hoping it was there today so I could run down and get it, but by 7:06, this one won't actually post for a few days by the time we
Yeah.
get around to editing and everything. By the time we record 7:06, there's no way I won't have my driver's license in the mail, so we will have a post office box information come next video.
Yes. Hopefully.
It will happen.
It will happen.
And we've been discussing a few things for the people that actually make it to the end of this discussion. Wanting to do a live stream,
For episode 7.
maybe for episode 7. It might be after episode 7. But we want to do it on the 19th of August.
1 year anniversary.
That would be the 1 year anniversary of Winter's Coming.
Yeah.
And that would be cool to do 7:07 on the 1 year anniversary. Although that would mean we got 7:06 to do, and then you would have to wait. And that's 3-week wait.
Not as. But you still.
And on that note, anybody that has any info on how to do a live stream,
Yeah. Please tell us.
I've never done it. I worry my computer might be a problem. It's just a cheap Black Friday Walmart computer. We have good internet, which I know is important, but my computer's not very good.
Yeah.
If the computer's a factor, I'll have to figure something out there. I also need a different camera that will plug into the computer, which I can buy that. There's a decent one.
And music friends.
Musician's Friends that I want to buy that is set up for doing live, but I don't know if my computer, if the processing speed is very important. I'm not good with computers. I've said that a few times.
Yeah.
And it is a cheap Black Friday Walmart computer that we have done this entire series through. But I don't know if it will work for live streaming. But if anybody has any ideas out there, if, you know, hopefully I don't have to upgrade computer. Maybe I can borrow somebody's computer that, like a gaming computer, you know, those are super fast and all that kind of stuff, to set it up for a one-time use type thing. I don't know. If the computer's important, let me know. So it's P.O. Box, live stream. Anything else we wanted to touch? Did we mention the shirts in the pre-discussion?
I don't think we did. Did we?
No,
We might have.
I don't think we did. If you've noticed.
If you haven't noticed. Same shirt.
Anna stole my shirt,
I had to wait till I gave it back until I
so
could get my shirt.
then I went and bought her one, but I did not give it to her until I got mine back.
Yeah, which was today.
So we decided to wear them
Yep.
for this video.
I'm gonna wear this to my first day of high school. Dad joked around that he'll keep his phone by him just in case. Though I don't see anything inappropriate about it. It's 5 different words. Well, 4 different words, 1 letter. I don't know. Is I a word?
Yeah, it's a word.
Yeah, it counts as a word. Okay. Yeah, 5 different words.
So anyway, thoughts
And
on,
different.
yeah, I'd like thoughts on the live stream.
Yeah.
Would it be cool to do 707 as a live stream or get 707 recorded afterwards and then on that date do a live stream Q&A?
Yeah.
Because if we live stream 707, there'd be a Q&A afterwards.
Mhm.
I suppose. Yeah, there probably would be. And we'd try to do it in the middle of the afternoon.
Maybe 4.
Here, we're Eastern Standard Time here. That way everybody in Europe, it would be getting later in Europe.
Mhm.
Plus the West Coast would be earlier. Going out to Hawaii, it'd be like 11 in the morning if we did it at 4 in the afternoon here. So, yeah, just thoughts on that for everybody that makes it to the end of the videos.
Mhm.
Oh, there was a couple questions too. I think
Questions?
I touched about the episode. I forgot all about that.
I was about to. Yeah.
You were about to mention something?
I was gonna mention something, and then I completely forgot.
Well, I kind of talked about that. Okay, there we go. This is from CS4. Taking into account Tyrion's questionable judgment regarding his failed strategies up to this point, does Anna think his plan of bringing a white to Cersei is worth the effort or a waste of time, or do you think that's a good plan?
Well,
Tyrion's had a rough season. I love Tyrion.
he's
having a rough season.
Yeah. Well, could work, bring actual proof, and it'd have to be alive, for obvious reasons. What I mean, transporting, a ice zombie. And would it be a White Walker, or would it just be a white? A white would be simpler.
Yeah, I think they're going for a white. John knows him. I don't think he wants to tackle
A White Walker.
a White Walker.
No. But a white.
A white is an undead, and yeah, you know how they all move, and
So more zombie-ish.
so yeah, my guess would be that, based on John's knowledge.
Mhm.
I mean, if you could catch her, a White Walker, but
Yeah. How would they hold a White Walker?
I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, what's coming up next is episode 6
Episode 6.
in a 7-episode season.
Episode 6 is.
Dun dun dun.
Episode 6 is the second to the last episode, and that's kind of the equivalent of episode 9. Oh dear.
Just put that in your head. I mean, it's probably nothing. Okay, you ready to sign off?
Yeah.
All right.
Now we're good.
Because now you're going to want to go back and look at that letter.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you'll recognize it as soon as you see it. And you'll know that it's been around before. So, all right, well,
How long
hey,
before?
until... What's that?
How long before?
See, well, it was one of Meister Lewin's scrolls, if you heard that from...
So it was before. But it said Sansa.
Mm-hmm. Because the current Meister, and I should know his name, but...
You don't. It's never mentioned, is it?
Yeah, it is mentioned. Because when Arya gets to Winterfell, she says, go get Sir Roderick or Meister Lewin. And the two guards, one of the guards mentioned the current Meister's name.
Right.
And I don't remember what he said. But anyway, what that current Meister was talking about how Meister Lewin kept everything, So it came from the Meister Lewin days.
Meister Lewin days. But what did it have it with Sansa?
You'll see in a few minutes.
Okay. Time to
All
sign
right.
off now.
Signing off. Hope everybody enjoyed, and we will see you back for 706.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.